ton of requests. I know I've done a lot of things in time-lapse, fast motion, but I've had a lot of requests for a actual process of a journal page. So I have this background, it's all ready to go, and let's just go ahead and get to it. We're gonna decorate. I have several starts here. Ooh, actually, look at that. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna use this background. Yep, I love that. I like that better. Okay, so let's find. You need to be able to work here. So I'm so far back in this book that I just pretty much have to clip it to stay down. And let's see, I'm gonna start with the dark. I really don't have a ton of rhyme or reason. Paint, a lot of dark, but remember, this girl, she's got dark hair and she's got black in it. Ooh, I'm actually liking that already. Let's see how it looks when I dry it. Okay, so that is one thing, you guys. If you are wanting black on your page, I mean, this is super basic and probably everybody already knows this, but I do get a lot of people asking me how they'll say, oh, I use black, but then it makes everything look muddy or whatever. You have to let all of this dry before you write on it, work on it, add another color. So I'm actually, let me see what this looks like. Oh, I've never even used this color. Ooh, surprise. So here we go. We're just gonna add it in a few places. You want that continuity from page to page. And this also, this is a good one that would be good for maybe some dots. I need a firmer brush since it's acrylic. Some of this paper that was my background paper, and I'm liking this. I want there to maybe be a little more red element on it. So just because I'm kind of thinking some texture over here. I like that straight edge to sort of match up. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I might do that because I'm gonna be putting this girl right here, and so initially I was thinking that, but I don't want it to be too parallel her. I kind of want her to crisscross that. So okay, see, I like that a lot. That brings in a little bit of handwriting, kind of some colors from other pages I've done. So that's looking good. Okay, let's cut her out. How far is she gonna fit? Okay. here we go. So I'm really digging that. All right, I think I'm gonna put her there. Now I'm looking at her and I'm kind of thinking before I glue her, I actually want some text. I wasn't sure what I was gonna put around her. I wanted to do lettering or something on the black, but I'm actually thinking I might like some stripes of words, some text. So let's get a book page. This one I initially held on to because it does have some really cool, like, natural life illustrations and photos. Let's just make a couple pieces of words. This is kind of cool because it's all about flowers and the scents and all of that, which just kind of relates. What do you think? I was kind of envisioning all these words coming out of her, but the space is so little and I like this texture, I don't think I'll do that. I sort of am just thinking I might do just something more abstract over here. Look at that. Most flowers have sweet smells right there. That is gonna be so perfect by her. We're doing that. That's on there. See, when I have little things like that happen where just like these elements kind of act like they're supposed to be together, and you know, I randomly grab the book, I randomly grab the girl bit. A message of the page starts to tell you what it's about. That's why I sort of prefer just creating with a very random idea and not like following. I don't want to follow like necessarily someone else's like composition bit for bit. Now you can come back over this with matte medium once it's down, and that will seal up the page. Let me just bring her a little closer. Like I said, most flowers have sweet smells. Kind of funny. Okay, at least I think it is. Now, see how they're starting to sort of, we're kind of losing these to the background here and here and here. If you don't have a lot of, or if you have a really busy background, or if it blends, one thing you want to do is just define your elements. I mean, maybe you want it all to blend, but when I've gone through the trouble of putting these elements together, I'm gonna just kind of doodle to bring that out. Now these, I'm not worrying about the phrase. And see, it's messy. It is not. You know, a few too many Diet Cokes. Hands get a little shaky. Okay. I'm getting close. See, I'm getting to where, because you know, one big thing is how do you know when it's finished? And I'm getting to where when I look at this, it's pleasing to me. Like I'm starting to go, okay, I kind of like it. Like this, there's a lot of things for the eye to look at. You've got a nice focal point. So I'm getting to where I probably won't be adding a ton of more elements, even though anyone who follows me knows that I like to put a lot on my pages. I have a very hard time keeping any blank space anywhere. Let's go ahead and just, I can't decide if I'm gonna like this. Why not? It's just a page. So we'll just cover the part that we don't want stamped on. You learn every time you create something. You kind of learn, that's how you find your style, is by doing things you like and making things you don't like. All right, I'm going to go ahead and doodle a couple of flowers on the black and maybe do a few words. So, okay. Okay. All right. There we go. There's a little bit of a glimpse of just those blooms. Really like her. I need something to just sort of bring the eye back to her. So let's give her, hopefully I'm using the right color on this. I don't want to add too much to this color scheme. Let's just give her a little bit of a halo, head circle, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of want to bring the eye back to her. Okay. So there's my thinking on that, and I'm liking that. She is a little bit still too perfect looking for me, so I might muss up her cheek with a smudgy blush. I know, it's crazy. Why do we do this to these beautiful models? I don't know. Okay, see, I was debating maybe making some dots over here. This is definitely too neon for my page, so that's not gonna happen. Okay. All right, I am feeling pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is date this since we are in quarantine time and it's the beginning of a new month. It will be exciting. And since we have this white space right here, of course I'm gonna fill it with my stamp. How's my stamp book? Okay, good, we're good. And I might do a little bit of a repeat on that. Okay. All right, guys. So I am gonna call this done. I like, there's definitely, you know me. I mean, look at her. I could definitely cram a few more things in here. If I had time and I was thinking I really wanted to, I might add some outside floral elements. However, I'm gonna leave it. I like this. I'm probably gonna go ahead and spray this with a finish or matte medium. And then, yeah, that's it. So there is a page from start to finish. See, it didn't take too long. So like people are always like, how do you find time or whatever? When you already have a background and then you just kind of wait till your creativity kind of hits, it's not hard at all. And I'm kind of liking her. Yep, all right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be creative, make stuff, show me, bye.